to be a part of this program?
Well, I have to say I spoke to a very special person, Wayne Gretzky, who I think you know, the great one. And I spoke to your prime minister and many other friends I have in Canada. They are so proud of you. And you have a lot of courage. I'm not sure if they'd want to do that. I'm not even sure if the great one would want to do that, to be honest with you. But you have a lot of courage doing what you're doing, a lot of bravery and a lot of genius. But they're very, very proud of you.
Administrator Alex, I'm going to just get a quick comm check, make sure you guys are still on the line and we didn't have a handover.
I am, yes.
Well, this is just tremendous. The astronauts on Artemis II had to deal with this guy.
You know, Biden would use the auto pen. He'd have an auto pen following him. You know, Joe Biden, he didn't sign. He was incapable of signing a thing. So they'd follow him around with this big machine. You know what it was called? An auto pen. And he'd have the auto pen signed for him. He'd take the paper, hand it to his guys, they'd sign it with an auto pen, give it back. Not too big, right? Better to sign it this time.
President Trump.
Okay, that's the fake news.
I made Air Force.
Who likes the fake news?
Even as they break the distance record, one simply cannot escape this man. All right. I mean, think about it. They are 250,000 miles away from Earth, and you have to hear this diabolical figure just ranting, nonsenselessly about nothing and trying to make himself the story. And what makes this stand out even more is that Jeremy Hansen, who is a Canadian, went out of his way to play nice to him, thanking him. And the president responded by mentioning Wayne Gretzky because, as we know,
Wayne Gretzky is a sainted figure in this country for good reason. He's the greatest hockey player in the sport that we care the most about. But how close he is to Donald Trump at this moment, and him being chosen as an honorary captain for this event, those two things didn't add up for me.
Gretzky has spent time at U.S. President Donald Trump's home in Mar-a-Lago. He had a prime seat at the inauguration. Trump has even floated Gretzky should run for Prime Minister of Canada, soon to be Governor of Canada. A nod to Trump's desire to make Canada the 51st state.
But what you're seeing right here is the post that Donald Trump made at Truth Social of the group playing golf together, and Wayne Gretzky has received more political controversy about it like he did earlier in the year. If you remember back to that one earlier in the year, Wayne Gretzky was under hot water because Donald Trump kept recommending him to be the quote-unquote 51st state prime minister. Wayne Gretzky has received backlash before for his friendship with Donald Trump, most notably whenever it was revealed that Wayne Gretzky was actually at Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago home whenever he won the presidential election in 2024, and a lot of fans are feeling like Wayne Gretzky is a traitor to Canada, especially with all of the tariff and other issues going on. If you remember back to the Four Nations face-off, Wayne Gretzky was also booed during his announcement then, and additionally fans also signed petitions to try and get his name removed from the streets in Edmonton. Recently, Wayne Gretzky has publicly expressed how much the fans turning on him really affected him, and how much he really hates that fans think of him as a traitor, because he does not feel that way whatsoever, and he thinks that he is still 100% Canadian, but obviously a lot of fans do not feel the same way.
After this pointless charade of the president attempting to praise the astronauts via the Daily Beast, they did not respond, instead opting to watch the microphone they were using to communicate float through the air while smiling awkwardly at the camera. Approximately 1 full minute of silence followed, It's actually more. With the president also quiet on the other end of the line. And hilariously, what was Trump's response to all of this? The 9-second delay, well, he would quip, yeah, I think we might have gotten cut off. It's a long distance. Reception has been great. Dude, I know that this man is incapable of reading the room because he thinks the room depends on his presence. But my God, a 6-second delay, a 9-second delay, or a full minute of silence. Take your pick. One person joked at the moment writing online, the opposite of a mic drop, a mic float.
It's so great that you're up in space. Wayne Gretzky would never go to space. That wasn't... I only was able to hold it for 53 seconds. I was like, surely that has been long enough. This is the longest, most uncomfortable video I've ever done. Nope. No, their silence was actually 7 or 8 seconds longer.
Another ridiculous point that he made via The Guardian. It was his questionable claim to have rescued NASA during his first presidency, and it raised eyebrows, leaving them stunned and just tossing around the microphone in zero gravity, of course, just hours after setting the record. He would claim that he revived NASA. Meanwhile, he's consistently tried to slash its overall spending. And after his second presidency began in early 2025, the White House would propose a 24% cut to the NASA budget to $18.8 billion, the lowest it would have been in 10 years. Prompting experts to denounce extinction-level reductions to the agency's science programs. It's because they don't believe in it. It's because they don't care about this stuff. We do. Those who are intellectually curious do. For this administration, a complete afterthought, though they will take credit for it. They have more as well. On April 3rd, 2 days after Artemis II blasted off for the moon, on the first mission carrying humans beyond lower Earth orbit in more than 50 years, Trump unveiled his 2027 NASA budget request, and it is another humongous cut. It is a 23% reduction. Once more, they are emphasizing the things that don't matter, like the culture wars, and really slashing the things that do matter. This is what it looks like when you have an administration that is anti-STEM. That they really don't view these as human achievements, but rather charity and handouts, because they think that they are in control of everything and no one else is entitled to it. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports, and or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.